This is a quick tryout of the Alxum, I guess that's the correct pronunciation, wireless USB-C transmitter and HDMI receiver. I've already unboxed it and installed it without reading the instructions. I like to do that to see if things are intuitively and easily operated. Here's behind my television. I have the USB plugged into a powered USB-C plug on my TV, and on the item itself, USB-A on my television, USB-C with the supplied cable, and the other end is plugged into a HDMI plug, in this case an extension. The transmitter is plugged into the USB-C at this point on the bottom of a phone, and this is the display. And I simply connected it to the television and selected the correct input. And there we have whatever's on the screen of my phone is transmitted to the screen of my television or monitor, whatever HDMI device you have connected to. Let's try it for sound. Play some non-copyrighted lo-fi beats.
Can help with that. Which of these media providers would you like to use?
Just play some non-copyrighted music.
Copyrighted music. Enjoy the tracks.
Okay, Jim and I might be a little slow getting the music, but as you can hear, the voice comes through quite well. It's sometimes hard to find some non-copyrighted material. The item itself works well, and it will come in quite handy where I use it at work.
Hey folks, Indie Jones coming. It's not quite live, but there's no second take, so as close you're going to get. And we are looking at an HDMI wireless transmitter and receiver. And so I have to say that it worked. It was plug and play, worked no problem. I had a little bit of delay on the audio portion, but that could have been my laptop lagging on some stuff. And so we'll work that out. You've got a simple little receive thing with a nice little cap on it so it doesn't get dusted when it's in your bag. And on the very end of that, it has a USB-C plug. Came with an included cable that's USB-A to C. And what that lets you do is I actually plugged that into the back of my TV, and it provided enough power to actually power the receiver, which is great. Then I plugged the transmitter into my and by the way, when you do that and change the input, it actually gives you instructions, which very nifty, very convenient. But then I plugged the transmitter into my USB-C port on my laptop because I have a laptop that doesn't have an HDMI out, and boom, I was up and running second screen, and it worked like a champ. So highly recommend Works pretty cool in that regard, and I don't think you can go wrong. So I'm always looking for HDMI cables, but sometimes cables kind of get in the way. This lets you kind of move around. I did mine from about 25 feet away from the TV, and it worked fine. So I don't think you'll have any trouble either. And you've got lots of options you can use this for. So that's pretty much all I got. Interviewer Jones out.
There are not many times when I'm actually surprised at how well some of these things work, but this one was shocking. This is the transmitter. It's not plugged into the PC right now. It said Windows K for casting. There's the cast right there. Connecting. All I had to do was plug in the HDMI and into the TV and then the power supply to it. I'm casting. So it's amazing. I'm very pleased with it. I did not need to use the transmitter. The laptop Windows 11 worked fine. Just needed to plug it into the HDMI port of the TV. Fantastic. No software needed. Just the regular Windows software did it. So highly recommend it if you wanted to be able to transmit from your laptop to the TV. Very easy to do. So if you want to wirelessly connect your laptop to a TV, first you have to power up the transmitter, which unfortunately they did not also provide a USB-C to USB-C adapter. And it's that easy. It automatically casted to the TV set, and sound is coming across fine. So easy setup, plug on both sides. But yeah, the only negative is that my laptop has a USB-C port, and it would have been nice to have a USB-C to USB-C to power up the transmitter.